Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Alex. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Sorry for the delay. Actually, I was in call. So let's start with your introduction.
Yeah, I'm Alok. I have around 3.8 years of experience in software testing, and in 3.8 years, more than 2 years in automation, and around 1.5 years in manual testing. In automation, mainly I have worked in Java and Selenium. Apart from that, I have used TestNg, Maven, Jenkins. I have experience in Apache PY for data reading, and I have done API testing and API automation using Java and REST Assured.
Okay. Okay, that's good. So tell me little bit about your last company and what is the project on which you are doing automation, what is it, and how much part you have completed in automation.
Yeah, basically, in my last company is Japanese Software Services. So in this company, I have worked on API automation and web automation. So in web automation, we have used Java and Selenium. We have created first of all automation framework, and after that, and in that framework, basically we have used page object model. We have used TestNg and TestNg.xml to run the suits. We have used Maven, and for data, we have used Excel file. So we have used Apache PY to read the data, and we have used a configuration file like config.properties from where we are getting a username, password, and URL, result folder path, data folder path, all these things. And we have used reporting with extend report, and we are getting TestNG report also. So that thing we have done, and we have created framework for API automation also. So in that, basically we have used REST assured, and for all the APIs, basically API requests, payload, we have created POJO classes, and we have used Jackson library for serialization and deserialization. So that is the way we have used.
Okay. Okay. So can you please share the screen and open Notepad? Okay. Suppose I have a web page and I want to read any value from the web page and write it into the Excel sheet. What will be the syntax?
Okay, so from web page, only one data or multiple data.
Only one data.
So we want to create a new file, Excel file, and we have to write that thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it is, or the file is already existing, we have to update it.
So I want to write the data from the cell I have written in earlier run test cases. Like I have I have run the test case right now and it will write in A1. So whenever I will run the test case again, it should write in A2.
Okay. Means we have to write the data in second row.
Yes.
Second, this.
Okay, can you please explain this?
Yeah, first of all, I am using get text method to fetch the data from web page, and after that, we have to write in existing file. So we are using file input stream, and we are creating the object of input stream, and then we are creating the object of access of workbook, but we are keeping it in parent workbook. And after that, we are calling get sheet method and passing the sheet name. So we are getting the sheet object. Here we have to write the data in new row. So sheet dot create row method I have used one. Basically I want to write in second row, so I will get the row object. After that we will use create cell 0, so it will in second row first cell it will be created. Then we are calling method set cell value and passing the data. After that we are creating the output stream, file output stream object, and then we are using workbook object dot write method, and we will pass the output stream, so automatically it will write it.
Okay. Okay. So you have mentioned that you have worked on REST also.
Yes.
So suppose I have a data set in Excel, like I have 20 values, input values for the API. If to pass in the request, I have created the test data, and I want to fetch the results in next column of the test data. So what will be the syntax for any API? Have you got my
Yeah,
question?
means you want to say like there are test data in Excel sheet and we have to read that data from Excel sheet first, and after that we have to write them in JSON, and then we will send a request, then we will get the response, and whatever response data we will get, we will type in next column of the Excel sheet.
Right, right.
So first we will have to read the code data. So I will reuse this. Let me. And which row data is second row?
I want to write it in the column, like sixth column.
Sixth column of first row.
Yes,
And even data is there also.
yes. In first five column there is input data, and I have to write the output data in sixth column.
And one thing more. So if it will be required in like any request, in that case, in JSON key will also be required. So we'll have to key also in the Excel sheet, or
Yes, we have to key in the Excel sheet.
so I'm you can say I'm assuming that column is a key name and data is the key value. That is
Yes.
fine.
I just want to see the syntax. I do not want exact code for the same. You can write the syntax only. So Alok, this is your first company or second?
Yeah, this is my first company.
So where it is?
It is in Noida, Sector 62.
So, and from where you belongs to?
Yeah, I belongs to UP,
UP where?
Jaunpur.
Sorry. So currently you are staying in Noida.
Yeah, right now not in Noida. Right now I'm in my hometown.
Okay. So what is the reason? You are doing work from home, or you have completed your notice period
Yeah, notice period will be completed on 5th.
on fifth?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm searching for new opportunity.
Okay. So what was the reason for leaving the job?
Right now, basically, since last 2 months, I'm on the bench. There is no project.
Okay. 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 So do you have any undergrad offer?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah. So this will be the code, and same writing code we will reuse here.
Mhm. Okay. Got it. So have you worked on SQL by any chance?
Yeah, SQL right now not using. Initially, 2 years back, I have used it. Yeah, but I have done automation for that, like in our some
So
API scenarios.
are you comfortable in select commands?
Yeah, basically right now not using, yeah, but I can write it. Means maybe some
Okay.
syntaxes.
If I want to fetch the data from any table which was inserted in last 24 hours, can you write the syntax? Should I repeat the question?
Yes.
I want to fetch the data from any table, any, you can take any name, ABC table, which was inserted in last 24 hours.
Okay, okay. Means, so So there should be any created time.
Yes,
Uh,
there is created on column in the table.
yeah, I can write. So there is a column like created time.
Yes.
Yeah, like this.
Okay. Okay. So suppose what was the release life cycle in your last organization? In how many days you were doing your releases?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. So suppose you have to work in an environment in which you have to release 2 times in a week. Are you comfortable in that?
Yes. Basically, if
Okay.
it will be 2 times in a week, then according to that, there will be less stories. So we can like,
Yes. So suppose you have to release something today, and some of your colleague has missed any issue in the testing, and you are the responsible for that module. What step you will take and how you will manage the situation?
yeah, first of all, I will check where this defect is. Suppose it is on any like any environment like staging or some. So I'll see what is the issue first, and after that I will check it on previous environment like QA or testing environment, and if it persists there means it has been missed many times. What issue can be related to deployment? So if it is missed even then first of all we will provide our full support to fix the defect, and so when they will developers will fix them, then we will provide support for testing, and we will do regression smoke all. And after that, when everything will be over, then we will do a root cause analysis. Why this happened, why basically my colleague or me have missed this defect, what was the reason? Maybe whether we were not able to understand the requirement properly, our issue is related to something else. Something else means maybe our test cases are not proper, or that's why we were not able to catch the defect, or we get very less time, that's why it has happened. So we will do it, or maybe that particular person or is not you can say expert in testing, that's why he had missed it. So what are the situation, according to that we will do the action.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. So what is your current CTC
Yeah, currently I'm getting 6.8.
and what is your expected?
Nothing especially, but as per company norms.
Okay. Okay, got it. So it is done from my side alone. Anything else you want to ask from me, you can please.
Yeah, can I know about the role?
Okay. So this position is for the role of QA position is for the manual as well as automation responsible person who will take care of the claims part of the health insurance domain, and we will be managing the quality of the that module uh, in terms of manual testing, in terms of creating documentation, as well as thinking about the automation part for the same thing. Because this module is we are creating new, so we will be generating a framework for the same from the scratch, and we will be implementing automation with that person from the scratch only. So this is the role and all about the responsibilities, the person who will be holding this position. Anything else you want to ask from me?
No.
Okay, that's fine. So thank you so much for your time. HR will connect and will let you know the next process. What what is the
Okay.
She will connect with you. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.